getting ready to play.
Yeah, so
Let's
we're gonna get a feed up here in a second for all you people while I pull up the bracket, so I can give you guys some information on what's going on and what's to come.
So I have a view very far away. All right, there we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
So we got
it's Raffi.
Zyvon and
Azazel.
Azazel
against Raffi and Hero.
Raffi-X and Hero. So
Raffi, it's Raffi. All right, so Raffi, relatively well-known, documented lagger on all his brawls back in the day.
Yeah,
but now he plays Smash 4. He also plays Rob.
Yep.
So let's see if he's able to do any of those patented Raffi nairs.
So in terms of the team compositions we have here, Marth Game Launch versus Meta Knight Rob, I'm actually going to give the edge to Meta Knight Rob in this situation. Game Watch does really good against Rob and does pretty decent against Meta Knight as well, especially in a doubles environment where you can't space as well. But I'd say that both characters beat Marth in doubles. So
yeah, but it's Game & Watch and teams.
Game Watch and teams.
Game & Watch and teams is the X factor.
It kind of is.
It's that and the amount of times Raffi nairs his partners in X Factor. It's been like 3 times already.
Yeah, 3 times and a Raffi Bear as well.
Yeah, Raffi Bears. Those are the legend ones.
Yeah, that's the new 2018 meta right there for Raffi.
That was nice.
So, like Adam has mentioned, Game Watch and Teams is one of those characters that's like, so everybody's always saying like, yo, Double Midnight was so good, it was so broken, like to the point where it did get banned. But some of the other key characters you wouldn't see in Brawl Doubles would be Wario and Game Watch for a couple of them.
Or Snake.
Or Snake too, of course. But one of the key things I think Game Watch has that not too many people would like really work on is the fact that, so Game Watch is up there, has the air above it to like push people up. Now that hitbox is almost like the entire height of the screen at this point, like from the bottom of Smash Bros. There to about the top where you can see on this camera. A win hitbox will cancel out all other momentum. So for instance,
unfortunate SD right there.
If Marth is at kill percent, he can go in and Game Watch can chill behind him and keep up airing, and the moment Marth gets hit with a kill move, he'll stop immediately because of that up air hitbox, which I think is huge for saving your teammate as Game Watch in doubles.
Okay, so about the match.
I'm providing some information to give you a little background here. We gotta educate the viewers.
So this is actually relatively close.
Yes.
Because despite even the Marth SDing, they've kept it really close. Game & Watch has been doing a very solid job performing his role in teams, which is he's supposed to throw out just basic like high priority moves, and then hopefully Marth sets him up into any kill move.
For sure.
Mostly down smash.
I really
Raffi Nair beats down smash though.
Oh yeah. I love Marth's role of building a wall in teams, like doing your not your short hop double fairs, but like your full hop forward airs and stuff.
Up.
Ooh, okay.
Getting a little too antsy.
Yeah. Ooh,
Right in with the judgment.
Brawl meta, you can't get antsy. You need to know when to go in and get your hits, especially in teams. You don't want to be a Raffi and Nary teammate.
Especially against Game & Watch.
Yeah. Game Watch has incredibly strong smash attacks, but he is pretty late, but with bucket breaking, he can survive a lot longer than you're used to seeing in other Smash games.
Let's see how Raffi handles this.
Yeah, so
he's kind of sandwiching himself, so I don't know if he's making the right call here.
Yeah, especially as a Rob, you're going to want to say to the legend situation.
See.
Oh,
that was very good shield pressure, yeah.
Was awesome. He used the back air to keep him in the shield, setting him up for a perfect tipper forward smash Marth when his shield got low enough.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I don't necessarily agree with Raffi's play of trying to get in between two relatively low percent disjointed hitbox characters there.
Yeah.
But he knows better than me.
Yeah.
So we shall see. So Battlefield's, I don't know if I'd consider this a good counter pick, because I feel like Game & Watch and Marth would do really well against Rob on this stage.
Yeah, they totally would. I would say, I think the pick would be FD unless they banned it, which is probably their ban. But in that case, I'll probably go
very nice.
Pokemon Stadium 1. Probably the best pick after that. So Stadium 1, as I was mentioning, would be a good pick for that. It's kind of like your FD backup, but another interesting part is the ledges with the little bit of a lifter on the ledge can be good in kind of messing up both Marth and Game & Watch's recoveries. But they're going to have a much easier time on Battlefield with that.
So, as a whole, for the start of the match,
beautiful.
The blue team was doing a very good job of positioning well.
Yes.
Now it seems like the red team is doing a much better job of it with stage positioning.
Red team was doing so good there for a second, keeping the Marth in between them to get a good 2v1 while the Game Watch is still coming back from the spawn platform. But, you know, Raffi was trying to use the side B there for pressure into Meta Knight, which I just can't agree with. I would like to see more moves such as down tilt to kind of keep him locked there.
Well, it's still relatively early into this match, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
still very even, to be honest, as well.
You got to remember, though, the fact that blue team won game 1 even with an SD just means that they don't SD this time. Theoretically, it should be even for their
Yeah, but we're not talking about theoretically with this game.
Okay. I mean, it's a pretty consistent game, especially doubles.
Very, very panic up, basically.
It was. But this
what did we say? Can't be antsy.
Can't be antsy.
Can't be antsy.
But the shield positioning there by red team in that situation was really good presence of mind, and it forced him to kind of like do that up B like out of like a habit. But then they weren't able to capitalize correctly. You know, I feel like.
Okay, this is actually very close.
I was going to mention that like Raffi holding 3 stocks is good, but I feel like he didn't really accomplish much because even though he hadn't lost a stock yet, I feel like he didn't aid much in assisting Meta Knight or getting kills too much. He got like 1 good kill prior to that, I think. But otherwise, if you're going to be like the role of a stock tank, you need to keep your partner safe to give them a better 2v1 ability, especially as a Meta Knight.
I mean, as of right now, he seems like he's doing just a fine job, to be honest. Nice.
It's interesting. I feel like I haven't seen any huge tells to see like why they'll be winning this game, but honestly, they're doing great, keeping up the percents. The stocks, it's basically tied here, so can't go wrong with that. Especially when they're down a game, that means it's an improvement.
Mm-hmm. Now, the one thing you're going to see a lot of, and y'all probably be guilty of this as well. So, what's it called? Momentum canceling in this game.
Yes.
When you get hit, oftentimes you'll see. Wow, this actually is super close. You'll see people do an aerial right away after it because it cancels the movement, like their momentum as they're moving away.
They can start fast falling, right?
Yeah.
They do the aerial. And fast falling will help cancel out your momentum. And there are also certain special moves, like I mentioned earlier, the Game Watch bucket breaking, that will kill your momentum, like in a good way. So if Game Watch does his fastest aerial, which is neutral air, he can then bucket after it, and the bucket will just kind of make him stop cold and stop dying.
That was almost a very good save. Anyway, what I was going to be saying was, you're going to be seeing a lot of the teammates accidentally hitting each other's like early on because they're autopiloting a lot of the times as to how they're handling situations when they're being hit, and not recognizing that they have a teammate there who can aid them in the scenario. So especially when you watch me and the legendary Chibo team, you're going to see a lot of that happening.
Interesting.
It's going to be a lot of that happening.
I want to see the
A
red team
Raffi-Nair.
sandwich in this
Nah,
2v1.
I just want to see more Raffi-Nairs.
They completely let Marth get back there for free.
Raffi-Nair, just do it.
Oh, it's going to be coming out. Watch.
Oh.
All right. He
set him
started
up.
away for the air dodge.
No,
He started away.
Yeah, he set him up, but it's okay.
Oh god, I'm so scared that Mena's gonna get hit by.
That was 1. Here comes 2. Oh.
Raffi-Nair, don't
do
dare,
it.
just Nair.
There we go.
Oh, there we
Raffi-Nair.
go! The only little thing we're missing here on the stream table is an air horn
No.
to go along with all these cool props.
I would much rather
not.
just accept what I have right here.
So that puts Raffi-X and Hero on the board. We're going to a Game 3 situation. Starting off a winner's round 1, that means this is going to be a best of 3.
Where do I think they're going to counter pick? It's a great question, Chibo. I think what they're going to do is, knowing them, I would say either Pokemon Stadium or Yoshi's. Or they're nerds, and they go to Castle Siege.
It's better for the red team. So
then it's going to be
Yoshi's
or FD.
I can see.
I can list every stage if you want me to.
Yoshi's or Smash Bros.
I don't think it'll be Smash Bros. Because they won there.
But I think Yoshi's is. Oh, that's right. They already won there. So according to the rules, they would not be able to pick there unless the red team agrees to it. But I do think that Yoshi's would be a great pick for the blue team in this situation.
Oh, would you look at that? I was right. FD.
This is better for the red team. Remember what we said after game 1? Red team should counter pick FD unless blue team banned it.
Listen, just because I'm right, that doesn't mean you have a right to be mad. It's okay.
No, but we were also right after game 1. We agreed with each other.
That's okay, man. You know, sometimes you gotta have good sway. That's all it is.
I don't have it.
Well, I got it right now, so it's fine.
All right. So Raffi here playing a little bit more the role of stop.
There we
again.
go.
Oh, okay.
That's a.
All right, wrap it up.
That's a sadness right there.
I was going to say, Raffi, though, is actually playing really, really well this game so far. He's providing a better support, getting kind of pokes to get the blue team back into the mess of Meta Knight.
It's like this is a good stage for Rob.
I said this is better for the red team. That's why would blue team pick it?
Good job, Chibo. You know, it's okay. You can take credit for my ideas. It's fine. Don't worry
I'm not even
about it.
trying to.
I'm messing with you. Nice. Yeah, this is...
that roll of telebuffered, though.
Yeah.
But he's so lucky it worked out really well for him.
I don't know if the down air was the right call there. Generally with Meta Knight, when you're baiting out air dodges, you either want to keep the opponent above you or potentially nair them to kill them. So up airs are always a much better choice, I feel, a lot of the time.
Convert off the mark. Convert, convert, convert. No! That's not... I guess he did.
Stop yelling.
I'm not yelling.
Inside voice Chivo. Yeah, more
Raw
Raffi
just
Nair.
gets me so hyped.
No, it
Sorry.
don't.
What?
There, let's go.
Oh, we didn't get a bye.
That's okay.
I know. I was gonna see who the,
These are
who,
nice
who
little
would play the
follow-ups.
winner of this, but
Oh no, that was grab the ledge.
I want to see.
You know, despite that instantaneous 9, red team is handily winning this game.
They actually are too. So what do you think red team really did to adapt after game 1?
I think Raffi got just warmed up.
I honestly, you're right. I think Raffi was the one that really set it up here.
Because don't get me wrong, I will joke on this guy forever from net play, or All's Brawl ladder, but he's really good. And when you have your teammate killing you like the Game & Watch just did, you know, we can't be having that either.
Yeah, it's like a 3v1.
There we go.
No, he still has his 3rd stock. Let's go. The clean arrow to the ground. Raffi's also been doing a pretty decent job converting off of Hero's tornadoes. So every now and then, whenever Hero gets one of their opponents into a tornado, if Raffi's nearby, he's been typically going near them and like hitting them with a Raffi Nair as they pop out.
I think the big issue is blue team just isn't actually playing teams.
Yeah, there have been a lot more 1v1s than I would like to see.
It's not even that. Like, they're not even trying to set each other up. They're too focused on, like, going about their own stuff.
Yeah. And Game Watch is definitely a better teams character than singles character. Raffi, come on. That was a perfect time to convert off of Grab by Midnight there. But there we go. Raffi's first stock going down when blue team's already at kill percent for both of their last stocks.
Okay, nice tipper. Now we're even stocks.
Even stocks, but like...
Game's over, though, for the most part.
Yeah, Game
unless
Watch...
blue team makes the comeback of the century.
Game Watch is one nair away from dying from Rob. Marth needs about maybe 10 to 20 more percent before he's gonna die to Rob. But like,
let's go. Clutch side B. Let's do this. There we go. Raffi Nair's on deck.
We only got 1-9 this game. Doesn't matter though. Raffi and Hero takes it to go moving on to round 2 of the winners bracket, and they're going to be going up against Mike, Ray, and Hinkage eventually. So that looks like Raffi and Hero are 9 seeds going into this.